right now, I'm working an internship at Corridor Digital. Do you know those guys
Yeah,
over there?
of course.
I'm in their office.
As an intern?
I'm their intern now.
No way.
And that's the thing is just like, I can do whatever I want. So
Yeah.
I decided like, I want to work with these guys because Freddie Wong, like all of those VFX videos, those were the videos that I love.
Same.
And I was like, that is inspiring. And I'm not doing the same thing, but the sheer fact that I saw something that I loved and I'm like, holy shit, these guys are making stuff on the internet. And now I'm able to, and I've met Nico and Sam before, but now I'm working with them in their office, just helping out. I did their dishes before I left, but I don't care because it's just being that environment, in that environment around people that inspired me, learning from other people, trying to learn new skills about VFX, which I don't know anything about, trying to learn Unreal Engine 5, trying to learn all this new technology for creating even bigger projects. I don't have an idea of what I want to do with it, but I know that if I learn it, I'll get an idea when I see what it's capable of. And it's just like, that is super cool right now.
You're making $35 million a year and you're washing people's dishes.
Yeah.
That's a great mindset.
Are you trying to get hired? Are you trying to get hired? Have you asked them?
No. They couldn't afford me.
You're fascinating, man. It's so cool. But how do you not approach that position as the creator you are? Like how much of a student are you really? Or sometimes if you see them do something that you wouldn't do, are you giving input?
It's an exchange. Yeah, I'm giving input on basically my philosophy of creation. Like as much as I say I'm like purely about the emotional aspect of it, I'm pretty good at clickbait, thumbnails, all the metadata shit. I don't usually play that game, but I can. So I'm able to contribute in ways if they want to be algorithmically successful. But at the same time, they do teach me a ton of stuff. There's stuff in terms of visual production and VFX that learning it helped me with the production of my YouTube original show because I was able to communicate with the VFX supervisor and actually ask for things that weren't going to be ungodly expensive or take way too long. So it made the process able to really hone in on what I wanted to accomplish with the budget that we had. And so these tools that people might think are not worth learning, I pursue learning all kinds of different things because I don't know where it's going to be useful. So it's fun. That's really it.
But time, man. Like you said to Mike, you work every day, and you obviously have this crazy work ethic. But how do you determine if something is even worth your time to learn something? Like, can't you just hire a VFX guy and give the notes afterwards?
Because to me, it doesn't really matter. I pursue things that I like, and that's kind of guided me the entire way. But I would say in hiring a VFX guy, how are you going to know if he's good? How are you going to know if he's going to be able to execute your vision appropriately? How is he when he talks to you and talks about like, oh, we need this physics simulation, a 3D model, and then we're going to do a scan of your body. Like, how do you know he's not bullshitting you? Yeah, that's going to cost you time, and nothing is more valuable than time. I'm all about efficiency in terms of everything I do.
Yeah, you mentioned the engineering background. I'm sure that probably has something to do with it. What branch did you?
Biomedical engineering.
Biomedical engineering.
Yeah.
So you're basically like a genius.
No.
I mean, but you are. Yeah, you probably are, man.
The thing is, like, I'm not a believer in genius, right? I don't think that genius is real. I think people can be very smart in very particular things. I think that people can be really imaginative. I think people can be really good at math. But it's like sectors. There's like a circle, and you push in one direction.
We talk about this all the time. I think genius is always based on a certain vertical. Very few people are like multi-spectrum geniuses.
Yeah, exactly.
It's like, what are you a genius at? Exactly.
Because genius implies perfection, and I don't believe anyone's perfect. And it's like if you call someone a genius, it gives them an excuse. Like, oh, don't worry, he's just a genius. You got to excuse all of his other shitty problems. And it's like, that's not a good person. Like a holistic person cannot be perfect in every aspect. There's always flaws. I have flaws. We all have flaws. You have so many flaws. But it's like, yeah.
You know what? I've never got insulted with such a sexy voice. I wasn't even offended. I was like, he's talking to me.